Hello and welcome to the Tacticool channel. Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Leatherman Charge TTI, and I'm going to show you why this is the best multi-tool available on the market. Hello and welcome to the Tacticool channel. I'm your host, as always, Tacticool, working every day to bring you the best guns, gear, knife channel available on YouTube. And in today's video we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Leatherman Charge TTI. This is one of the most popular models of multi-tool that Leatherman makes, and with very good reason. It is, in my opinion, that this is probably the best multi-tool that they make. It's a little expensive, but this is one of those cases where you get what you pay for. The Charge, Wave, Juice are some of their best ones that are some of their best sellers. And it's no surprise why once you pick one of these up. So I've had this one for a couple months. It's been hanging out in my truck, getting a ton of use pretty much every day. And it's really saved my bacon a couple times, especially at work. So let's go ahead and get into this. First things first, it's called the titanium because it has titanium scales. There's a bunch of different versions of the Charge. There's the standard version, there's one that's called the ALX, then there's one that's the AX or AL, and what it is basically is they have different knife steels and handle scales. The Leatherman Charge TTI sports a S30V blade. It's a really good blade steel. For those of you who aren't sure about something like that, it holds an edge really well. Has a liner lock on the outside, and the nice thing about this is that the knife is accessible from the outside. A bunch of tools are actually accessible from the outside, and what's really nice is every single thing on this except for the pliers locks into place, so you're not gonna be screwing in with the driver and fold it over on your hand and hurt your knuckles or something like that. So let's go ahead and get into this. We saw the knife blade. Then we're going to come over here, and there's a file. Get a little nail pull here. It's got a diamond side and a rough, like a wood or steel file side, and then a little bit here on the back for some notching. Again, it has this nice locking action. Over here on this side we have a very nice small saw blade. This thing cuts like a mother. It is extremely sharp. It's really good for like cutting down branches to make like tent stakes with, or for s'more roasting or whatever you want. This is actually a really usable saw size. It's not to be underestimated. So I've gotten a lot of use out of that one. And then over here you'll see that there's also a serrated knife blade with a gut hook on the back. Now they label it as a gut hook. I would really consider this more as like a rescue cutter side to cut a seatbelt off. But the serrations are very sharp. They are chisel ground, meaning that the back side is not sharp, which is how all serrations are. But just for people that might not know, again, locking. And an easy way to tell if you're going to get out the serrated blade or the regular straight knife blade is the straight knife blade doesn't have anything on the back, and the serrated side has these little waves. I forget where I saw it where that was explained to me, but the waves are here. They aren't as jimping. These are here just to let you know what blade it is that you're looking at. So let's go ahead and look at the main thing here. The pliers come to a really fine point. They're really solid in hand. You have your needle nose pliers. This particular set has a crimper, regular set of pliers, wire cutters, hard wire cutters. These are not the removable kind. These are just in here, so if they break or something, you're going to have to send it into Leatherman. But they have that really nice 25-year no question, well, I don't know that's no question, but 25-year warranty, and they pretty much take anything you send into them and will replace it. So really nice set of pliers. I like it a lot. The size of the pliers fit really nice in my hand. I wear a size large mechanic glove, so you can see how well that works there. So let's go ahead and look. What do we have here is a bit driver, okay, and it comes with a flat and a Phillips side. The Phillips is like that 2D flat Phillips, but it works really well. Really happy with it. Slides in. Pretty much as soon as you get it, you're going to start getting scratches on your finish on these, but it's not really going to bother me. I have this as a tool, so I'm not going to sweat it if it gets a little scratched up. Also has a can opener here, and if you can hear that clicking, I'm not sure if you can on the video, but that's these things locking into place. And what you do to disengage the lock is you have this little tab here that you just depress, and you see how it disengages the lock. Put it back in there. You have a ruler, inches on this side, millimeters on this side. Very nice. Then on the other side, you have a, they call it a large flat blade. I really use this a lot as like a mini pry bar. You know, don't get all the way back on your pliers and go to wrench. You're going to snap it off then. But you know, if you're right up here and you're using on something small like paint can or something, works really well for that. Saves your knife blade. Prevents you from having to carry a pry bar if you're worried about that. The next thing is a small eyeglass screwdriver, and again it has this Phillips side, and you pull it out, and it has a small flathead driver also. Haven't really had occasion to use that. I don't wear glasses, but my wife does, and thank goodness we haven't needed to bust this out to make an emergency repair. The next thing on this side and the last thing on this side is a pair of scissors that they're a little small, but they work really good. Have a good spring action. Again, locking in place, just like everything on the other side. You push it to disengage. And for these scissors, you flip them all the way open, and then you can close it up. And that is everything that comes on the Leatherman Charge edition. And a lot of people will draw a comparison to the Leatherman Wave because you literally get the same tool set. The only difference outside of price, which we're going to talk about here in a minute, is the blade steel. The blade steel on the knife for the Wave is 440C, whereas on the standard version of the Charge it's going to be 154 cm, which is a really good blade steel. I like it a lot. Or S30V on the TTI here, like what we have. So let's go ahead and talk about things that you can get aftermarket for this, because I think that that's really important. So there's a few different cases you can get. When I got this, I actually won this in a contest, so I came with like a little bit of extra stuff, but anyway, came with this Leatherman case here, which so far has been pretty nice. Has a belt loop here on the back. Leatherman makes a couple different cases for their stuff. They have like a faux leather one, this one, a couple more militaristic ones. Maxpedition makes some really good stuff too. But it has this pocket clip that you can, where's that? Right here on the bottom end where like all your small attachments are, you have the space in here, and you can just insert the pocket clip, if I can get it here on the camera, till it clicks, and then it's in there. And then all you do when you want to pull it out is you just depress your lock again. Just locks right here in this little notch. So it's kind of cool if you want a pocket clip for it. You can also put a key ring in there that clips it in the same manner. Works really good. This, I feel, is something that you need to buy if you get one of these. It is a bit driver extender. So what you do is you just pull out your bit, you put your extender in, clips right in, and you just put your bit in there, and then it gives you all kinds of reach to get back in somewhere with a bit. Really worth its weight in gold, not terribly expensive. I have a link to all this stuff. Full disclosure, I'm a Amazon affiliate, so clicking on the link in the description will float some money my way, but it doesn't increase the cost to you. it just gives a little money to me so I can you know, afford to get some things to review on the channel, keep some things running around here. So there's that. And then last thing that I have are these little bit kits. I'm gonna pick up the larger bit kit. It's actually 2 of these with a bunch of different items on it, but these little bit kits are only about $20 and they're really good. Like this one has a square driver, a Torx driver, you know, some just really small handy bits that are good to have. Again, they're pretty inexpensive, and the nice thing is that on this case it just slides right in the back there, and then on the side is just where I keep that bit driver extender. So let's go ahead and talk about the price on this. This is pretty expensive. This particular model is about $160 on Amazon, and then the other versions that are 154cm are right around $140, and then the Leatherman Wave, which is the same tool set, is only $90. So what I would use, you know, the $1,000,000 question, or you know, I guess the $70 question, as it were, is this worth the upgrade over the Leatherman Wave? So to answer that question, I guess all I'm going to say is, if this is going to be your main blade, the knife that's on your multi-tool, I would tell you to get one of the charges, either the 154cm or this one, because it's a really good steel. The 420 HC is good, but this and the 154cm are a lot better. So if all you're going to carry is a multi-tool, I'd say go charge. If you're going to be carrying a main pocket knife that has like a better steel or something, I'd say save some money, honestly, and just get the Leatherman Wave. It's going to serve you. It's the same size. It's like what I would call a medium-sized multi-tool, but it's really just handy. Feels nice in hand, not too terribly weighty. Just a really good buy. I'd strongly suggest it to everybody. Again, there's going to be a link in the description to Amazon, to my affiliate link, to the Leatherman, the couple different charges and a Wave, and also probably like a bit kit and a driver and stuff like that, just so that you guys can go there, see what I'm talking about, price shop a little bit. But that's all I have for you guys today. As always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can be one of the first to view my videos as they become available. And also, please, in the comments section, go ahead and tell me what you like better, the Wave or the Charge. Do you feel that I'm you know, on point as far as which one to select over the other, or is there a Leatherman or multi-tool out there that you know, you really like, that you think would beat this out? So go ahead and put that in the comments. We'll have a little discussion. That's all I have for you guys today. Tack out.